to Making Food Monday. This week is actually Jackson's birthday. He's 4, and if you guys have been watching these recipes for very long, you know that my 4-year-old is extremely picky, and there's not a whole lot I've put in my pressure cooker that he'll actually eat. So I'm excited to try this one. This week, we're making made from scratch cinnamon rolls. There's a lot of ingredients in today's recipe, you guys. Let's get started. We got cream cheese, powdered sugar, granulated sugar, baking powder, baking soda, cinnamon, and cloves. We've got salt, brown sugar, butter, flour, half and half, and vinegar. And that is all we're gonna be using for our recipe today, you guys. So we're gonna start our cinnamon rolls by making the actual dough that they go into. So the first thing we're gonna need to do is get a big mixing bowl because we're gonna be adding these things together. Okay, so first things first, we need 2.5 cups of flour. There's 1, 2.5. Okay, now to our flour, we're gonna add 1 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder. There's 1 1/4. We need half a teaspoon of baking soda. There we go. We need half a teaspoon of salt. There we go. And we need 2 tablespoons of sugar. There's 1 and there's 2. Then we're gonna whisk our dry ingredients together, get those all incorporated together. We're gonna need to add 1 1/4 cup of half and half to a cup. There's 1 1/4. To our cup of half and half, we're gonna add 1 tablespoon. There we go. And now we're just gonna set that aside for about 5 minutes. What we're doing is we're turning that half and half into something more like buttermilk. So we're just gonna set that aside for about... While I'm waiting for my half and half to turn into buttermilk, I need to melt 2 tablespoons of butter. Okay, and I'm gonna add my melted butter to my buttermilk and mix. Okay, now we've made a little well inside. We have to get our buttermilk into our flour here.
Ew.
And then we're just gonna mix these together really well. Okay, now we're gonna start the filling for our cinnamon rolls. We're gonna need 3/4. There's 1. My little birthday helper came. Are you gonna help me?
Yep, there's 2. And there's 3. I'll put on top. Put on top.
Cool.
I'll put on top. 4 scoops of sugar.
Tablespoons.
Tablespoons. Now there's 2.
There's 3.
Now this one is 4. Now it's 2 teaspoons of this. Dump. Now we need a teeny scoop of cloves.
There we go.
Now we need a teeny.
There we go.
Need to mix. Let's crush them down.
Mix it all together. Mix it, mix it, mix it. Whoosh, careful.
It's gonna crush it down so you can't make a mess. Crush it down. We have to melt it. That butter. Now we're gonna dump it. 4. Whoa, that looks cool, Mommy. Now we need to be just like that. Set it at the side. Now we need minutes. Okay, now we can knead our dough.
So we're gonna knead this until it's smooth. Okay, feels pretty smooth to me. Okay, now we're done. Now, we need to roll it out. We need to make it flat. I do not own a rolling pin, you guys, so in this case, I've got a water bottle with plastic wrap on it. Don't laugh if it gets the job done, guys. So I've got to roll my dough out into a 9 by 12 rectangle. So I'm gonna do my best here to kind of roll this out. I'm gonna call that close enough. Okay guys, now I've got about 2 tablespoons of melted butter here in this little container, and I'm just gonna brush it on everywhere except about 1/4 of an inch from the edge. We're gonna make sure that it doesn't get there because we need this to be able to seal shut. Take our cinnamon sugar mix that we made and we're going to sprinkle that everywhere, but we're going to leave about 1/4 of an inch on the edge just like we did with the butter. Okay, and now we're going to take our dough and roll it into a log.
And that's what
A delicious, delicious log. Okay, and we're gonna take our edges and sort of pack those down and make sure that our sides are... Now we're gonna take our pans. If you have push pans, it's probably better for this recipe, but I'm just gonna use these guys because they're my reliable go-tos here. Okay, now we wanna take our delicious roll and we're gonna cut it straight down the middle, if we can here. I'm not very good at it. And I'm gonna cut it right down the middle again, here. Here and put them in our pan. 1, 3, 4. I'm going to put 4 in each pan here because I have 2 pans. There we go. 2 pans. Okay, last thing I'm going to do, guys, is gonna brush the tops of my cinnamon. Okay guys, now we're ready to add 2 cups of water to our pressure cooker pot. We're gonna take our homemade mini trivet by just folding a piece of foil into thirds and rolling up the ends. It makes 2 little legs you can stand your little pot on. So now we're gonna take our cinnamon rolls and lay a paper towel over the top of them. And then we're going to loosely... Okay, now we're going to take one of our pans and set it on our homemade sling. That's just a piece of foil that I folded into thirds the long way. I'm going to take the trivet that came with my pot and set it on top of my first pan. And then I'm going to set my second pan right on top of that trivet. Just like that. And then we're just going to pick up our cinnamon rolls and put them right down on that little mini trivet in there. And tuck our ends right on. Now we're ready to seal up our pot. Okay, we're gonna go in here to our high pressure, which is our chicken function. And we're gonna push that time cook button and we're gonna bring it up to 23 minutes. After our time expires, we're actually gonna need to leave that to come down naturally for about 15 minutes. Now that we need to make our icing. So we're gonna start with some cream cheese. There's 1, there, so I'm gonna guess. And there's 2. We need 2.5 tablespoons of half and half. There's 2, and I'm just gonna eyeball half here, guys. And a half. Last thing we're gonna add is 1.5 cups of, there's 1, And there we go. And then we're just gonna mix those together. I need to have my birthday boy taste tester taste that icing and see.
I need a tiny piece to make it good.
What does it need?
A tiny piece of butter.
Tiny piece of butter in there. Okay. Thanks.
To make it good.
I've got the icing finished, but I wanted to mention, I went ahead and tasted it to make sure that it was gonna be good, and I decided to double the cream cheese. That would take it from 2 tablespoons to 4 tablespoons of cream cheese. Hey guys, it's a little loud in here because Dad's making bacon, but we got our time expired. It's been 15 minutes, and now it's time to let the rest of that pressure out. Got it. That was quick. Now we're gonna open this up, lift them straight up. Right over to my towel that's waiting. And then I'll take them apart. Ow, that's hot. Be careful. Let's see what's inside. Ooh. Looks like a cinnamon roll, folks. Ooh. I don't know what the paper towel is for, but... Okay, now that we've had them out of the pot for about 10 minutes and I've let them cool for just a little bit, we're gonna go ahead and drizzle that icing that we made on them. Whew, that was a lot of work, baby.
Yeah.
Are you excited for cinnamon rolls?
Yeah.
Okay, well they're ready and I've got them plated. Now all we need are, do it.
Guinea pigs!
There's my guinea pigs! Look, it's the birthday one! Hi, birthday guinea pig! There's a weird one. There comes my Mia! She's oinking. Hello, oinky pig. Hey! There's my birthday guinea pig!
Yep.
Guess what that means?
What?
You get to go first.
Yay! We're just gonna taste
Taste the cinnamon roll! The bacon didn't go in the pressure cooker.
It would be good if it was. Yeah.
That's a big bite.
Big bite.
Don't choke on it. Is it good? Yeah? Who should go after the birthday boy? I think Dad.
Yes.
Is that okay?
Wow. So I had when Mommy said that she was gonna make cinnamon rolls, I was like, cinnamon roll has to be baked. Wow, huge thumbs up.
Yeah?
Wow, yes.
All right, let's see what Mia thinks.
It's so good.
What do you think? Is that good? Have you had better cinnamon rolls?
Eating to get thumbs.
So no thumbs then? None at all? Wait, I have a question for you. Is it spicy? All right, Nano.
Okay.
Taste it. What do you really think?
Those are really good. And it's really giving me nostalgia. I feel like I've had this before.
Nope, I've never. So how many thumbs are you gonna give that, Nano?
Too busy eating.
Aw, nobody's gonna give me any thumbs.
No. Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Nano. My final thoughts. I think cinnamon rolls in the pressure cooker is awesome because you don't have to take the time to rise them because of the specific recipe. You can make the kind that you rise for a couple of hours or whatever if you want to take longer, but I feel like if it goes in the pressure cooker, it should be fast. So I specifically looked for a recipe, and she said in the recipe, I like to do this because it's fast, and I was all about that. This recipe tastes really good. There's a gooey kind of texture to it that's not like a store-bought cinnamon roll that you would buy, but I think it's really good, and if I have the time and I don't mind the effort, I'll definitely make this one. So yeah. Oh no, there's my birthday boy. Hey, birthday boy. Are you sleepy?
He wants to
Did
hide.
you fall asleep, bunny? Who thought the cinnamon rolls were awesome? So did he, but I can't tell you that. Do you guys think those cinnamon rolls are better than the other cinnamon rolls you have? Or do you think the ones we buy at the store are better?
These ones.
Well, these were a little bit labor intensive, but I think they were well worth it because everybody really liked it.
Oh, yeah.
As far as cinnamon rolls from scratch go, these were really, really fast too. So I say, yeah, these were good, but we better get that thing to bed because it's really, really sleepy. So,
If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to make this channel strong, share it with your friends. And now, good night, YouTube. See you tomorrow. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe now. Subscribe. Poof! Happy birthday.